Hello and welcome to the Stanley Parable. I'm here with my friend Cripple King, and he is going to be the controller while I be the commentator. Let's see how this goes. Get the mouse out of the way. What? What?
I had an idea.
What do you mean you had an idea?
Achievement Hunter, they do my house.
Uh-huh.
I was like, just thinking we should
You want to do that? Really?
do that.
Instead of using the controller?
Or I could
This
do
is
one
the
half and you
story
could do
of
the
a
other.
man named
That'd be crazy.
That'd be kinky.
It would. I think they
Stanley
actually did
worked
that
for a
too.
company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Maybe next
Employee number
Maybe next
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul breaking, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Because
So
he
happy.
mattered.
And then one
He
day,
always
something
mattered.
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he
Oh my God.
realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
What are you doing?
instructions, call a meeting, or even
Profile
say
1 is standard.
hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
No, it
Shocked,
wasn't.
Frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well then.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the
You
pressure.
closed
What
the
if he
door,
had to make
really?
a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for
Yeah.
that. No. This
Couldn't
couldn't
handle the
go
pressure.
anywhere
They told me to
except
leave. I
badly.
didn't want to leave.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Ignore the message.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Lies, there's a
But the
clock
one
right
thing
there.
he knew for sure,
Clock,
beyond any
right
doubt,
there,
was
right
that if
there.
he waited long enough, the answers would come.
That clock don't work. We all know that
Eventually,
clock don't work.
someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be
Don't break my
spoken to.
keys.
He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even
Motherfucker.
closer. Here it comes.
Did you see what happened? I didn't see what happened.
I just ended. Decided to start over. Okay,
Oh, we completed one?
I guess so.
Oh, well then. That was the first ending to
All
Stanley
its
Parable.
workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? Alright.
What?
That cup says who farted.
Oh.
That's what I was looking at.
Just turn it off.
It does fun.
We might have to start over.
Why?
Because she keeps doing that.
Just ignore
But people will think I'm a douche.
it. Just
When
explain
Stanley
it.
came to a set of two open
He's not
doors,
crazy?
he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting
You
room.
didn't even listen. You just went.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I do it?
Don't know. Should you? Alright. Oh,
Stanley
right.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. His eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to
My
do,
God.
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Sweet. This game is so amusing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
It's for not
Feeling a
getting
wave of disbelief,
Talk less.
Stanley decided to
Do
go up
unbelievable,
to his
amazing
boss's
work
office,
all the time.
hoping he might
Oh,
find an
oh,
answer
alright.
there.
I'd ball up inside of you. Okay. Do synergize core value expenditure. Shift global marketing. Monetize free play.
Alright.
Let's make some money, guys. Yay.
Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Why? There's gotta be something here. There's always something.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Always a reason. There's always got to be a reason.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been
The
keeping.
terrible
And
truth.
so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into
Sheer
the
luck.
opened passageway.
Big red button. That hair though.
Always one piece right in my face.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
T-Bug!
It had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun,
Stanley
dun-dun.
walked straight ahead through the
Oh.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Should I go? Or should I go?
But it's an
But
escape.
of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. Nope, still on board with death.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Bucket.
Oh.
Bucket.
Oh.
Ah, bucket.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nein, ich drücken Sie
Stanley
Haschen.
was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk
When the hell
forward
did we start
and
this?
willingly confront his death.
Question. I don't know. After this one, we'll stop. It's a good thing I got those long fall boots from Portal.
Yeah.
No, 10 frames. It's a good thing it's all this screen.
Whee! Oh, yeah. Huh? Huh?
As the machine whirred into motion,
That
Stanley
escape,
was
though.
inched closer and closer to his
Whoa.
demise. It reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He
Whoa.
doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh.
Resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh.
Stanley,
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Shh, shh. You're not alive. You're dead. Remember. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you. Don't sneeze. Don't do it.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created
I've never
for you
seen
long
this.
in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life
What?
the same.
What?
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
God? Two doors. This is from the It's my office where I start at, I guess.
Well then. This is screwed up.
Bio cabinets.
Credits. What's that? What's that?
Office numbers.
Is this like a museum or some crap?
It's like a museum of the game. That's crazy. Maintenance room. That's an early version of the maintenance room.
Early version.
Alright. Am I going crazy? Maybe it's the same image that was popular before. I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me?
Huh? What's that? What the? Tron!
Yeah, really.
Outside of Tron!
Green light.
Red light.
What?
Exactly.
Yellow light?
The fuck?
There it is. Come on.
Well then.
This is intriguing, that's for sure. Apartment timer.
What?
Why does it goes off? What's
What?
it?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Alright. Meeting room. Found the meeting room. Hi, audience. It's me,
I'm
Cripple
sorry.
King. He's gonna take a break from commentating right now because he's a scrub.
I'm sorry.
He's a scrub. So what do we have here? Oh, we got
Didn't mean for you to wait
no
all day.
trailers. Let's see what
Didn't mean for
game
you
is
to wait all day.
paused. No, it's not. I'm playing right now. What else do we got here?
Because
Buttons?
I was busy most
Oh.
of the day.
No, I don't want to go there yet. Not yet. That's the way out, I think.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Uh, uh. I don't hear anything. Why not?
When Stanley came to the desk, he traveled upwards to the power source at the top of the facility.
Huh. Interesting.
Hello?
Oh, Mecha. Alright, let's see.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
I'll try
How
to
they both wish to be free. Can you see?
Oh,
Can you
no, I
see
can't.
how much they
The light's
need
turned
one
off.
another? No, perhaps not.
Alright.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit.
What?
There's no other way to beat this game.
When did we get back here?
As you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Let's
time-
do it! Did you? You pressed pause, really? Oh! I thought the game paused for like 2 seconds there.
No, I did. Cliffhanger, right?
Alright, cliffhanger.
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 Okay. Now what?
I don't know. I think we actually have to.
Okay.